Hey y'all, it's Katrina with Faith and Loops Crochet. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. Today is my 3C's Monday, so I got my coffee and I have my crochet, but we're going to be doing something different today. And yes, I'm very chatty, so I got the chat down pat. So this week I will be leaving for my crochet retreat. Now this crochet retreat is going to be like in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to be like, I was looking it up, and we're going to be like 20 minutes from any store. So like there is no like running to Joann's or running to Michael's or running to Hobby Lobby and getting more yarn, or even from what I've seen, not even running to Walmart and seeing what they have. So I have to pack enough yarn to get me through. And if you're a crocheter, of course you know the worst thing that can happen is that you want to do a project and you don't have the yarn for it, and then you can't go and get it. So I have to come up with a game plan to make sure I take everything I want and then anticipate what I don't know what I'm going to make it. So I have to pack all my yarn, and like I can pack my clothes, I can pack my makeup, I can pack all that stuff, but the yarn is the hardest thing to pack. So I thought we would go ahead and go through and pack my yarn today and just kind of chat a little bit about the crochet retreat, some things I know that we're going to do during the crochet retreat, and some of my experiences last year with the crochet retreat. So I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of drinks of my coffee and get you set up where you can see what I'm packing and what limitations I put on myself and what are some of the items I plan on doing. So I'll be right back. All right, so I think I got you set up. So I'm going to go through my yarn wall, and we're going to kind of pick out a few things here and there that I know I want to make. So I know that last time I was at this crochet retreat, I did quite a bit of crocheting. And then I actually had some access to some patterns I'd never tried before. So we also did a mystery pattern. So I want to make sure that I have some variety as well. So first things first, I know that I'm going to want to make Madeline Mako's cow. It sells for me almost at every single market I have, and so I want to make sure I have the stuff to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that yarn out first. I typically use sand for the horns, and I use the Real Pretty cream. So this is Seed of Pearl. Where is my cream? I know I had cream. There's my cream right there. So I typically use those two colors for it. So I want to make sure that I have that. So I have Sweet Snuggles in the cream and Sweet Snuggles in the sand. So that will take care of at least one project. And I do the safety eyes with it, so that should be good. Or I do the embroidery eyes with it, so I don't have to worry about that part of it. So the next thing I want to do is Madeline Mako's duck. So I need the green, the brown, and the mustard. I want to make sure that I have like really good yarn too. So I think this looks like some of my best green down here. Let's see here. Yeah, looks like it's going to be this one right here. It does feel a little bit thin, but it's the best of what I got. So I'm going to go with it. So I got my green. And I got one last full thing of brown. And it looks awfully tiny. Sweet Snuggles, you're just not doing me the best. So this seems awfully thin. I don't like it. It's kind of thin. So I'm not sure. Can you tell the difference? This one looks like it's much better quality, but this kind of matches the brown or the green quality. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the full one just because I don't know what I'm going to make. So now I need a mustard. Now I did use this mustard. I know it doesn't have the label on it. Here we go. Now I'm going to take this mustard right here. And then just put this label on top of it. I'm getting caught. Put this mustard right here. So that is everything for the duck and the cow. So the next thing I have on my list is I actually I got a custom order. Well, not a custom order. I guess I got an Etsy order the other day, and I got it all completely done. And then I was reviewing the order before I packed it up and realized that they wanted the regular just safety eyes and not the custom eyes. I had already done the custom eyes. And we know that custom eyes take a little bit of time to do. So what did I do? I amputated the head. So it's already got the embroidered eyes on it. So I want to make sure that I do this on the crochet retreat, because I realized at my last market, I didn't have a large turtle. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I pack what I want to do with this. Now this one right here is done in this, does that ever happen to you all? Up. It just keeps, there we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Maybe I should ball some of these up or cake some of them. I don't know. I'll probably just deal with it when I get there. So I want to make sure that the color seems to match up, texture seems to match up. So I got the green for the fins and the body. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here too. Pick the green up from the floor. That needs to go. I'm going to put that up there. I got to cake a whole bunch of it. So I need to decide on what color I want the shell to be. Normally I do like a purple, and I'm going to go ahead and take one of my light purples. Let's see here. This one right here. Yep. I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to have to redo all this when I get back anyway, so it doesn't much matter, does it? So I'm going to do, I think those two colors are really pretty together. And I think with the purple, it's a little bit more baby neutral than a blue or a pink. Purple, I think, can kind of go either way. It just kind of depends on the baby room and what the parents think. So that takes care of the turtle and the cow and the duck. So I also wanted to do the Mom Stitchetti cow. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do with it. So I know that I wanted to take some of the frosting. So, I ripped the label. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. So I know I wanted to do some of the frosting, and this one right here, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to rip the label. Okay, this is Golden Hour, and I had decided I was going to pair this with the Golden Hour and the Mystical Sunshine, because I think that I can do the actual body of the cow with this color and do like the muzzle and the horns and all that with this color. So that's what I think I'm going to do as far as that one goes. I think that's going to look pretty together. And then I also wanted to do a purple and pink one. So I'm going to go ahead and take this purple. No, I'm going to take this. And then I got some purple in the other room that I'm going to use for it. So I'm we'll put that right there. So, and I'll grab the purple. They're just little balls from the ombre cakes that I had. So I'm going to get those and throw those in here in a little bit. So I still got quite a bit more room. So I also wanted to do the chick in the eggs. So I do have some tweed, and these two different colors is the dove tweed and the woodland tweed. So I'm going to take both of these to do the chicks with, and then let's see, there's another color that I wanted to do the chicks in, but I can't remember what it was. Good thing I'm packing 2 days early, right? Because I can't remember what it was that I wanted to use. So I got that, and then I need color for the eggs, and I'm going to use the Big Twist Plush for the eggs. So that takes care of that. So I also had on my list that I wanted to do, what was it? Of course, I left my list in the other room, right? So, I think, what was it I wanted to do? I wanted to do a pink one. Pink mom stitch shetty cow. Yeah, I want to do a pink mom stitch shetty cow. So I've already done the blue. I wanted to do the pink, and I was going to match this one with the pink Burnett blanket. I think those would look pretty good together too. It doesn't look as good on camera as what I thought. It's not as bright in here as it normally is because of my lighting, but I think those two colors will go together well. So my bag is filling up fast. I can make some more room in here. I know I can. So this color right here is Burnett blanket, and this is beach foam, and I wasn't gonna get it, but it's like the softest like Burnett blanket I've ever felt in my life. So I decided to go ahead and get it. I want to go ahead and take it as well. So I'm actually packing more Burnett blanket than I am Sweet Snuggles. This is very weird for me. Am I turning into a Burnett girl? Am I? Maybe. It's your fault, Michael. It's your fault. Michaels, you have ruined Sweet Snuggles for me, and I can't trust it anymore. So I feel like I have to go to all different types of brands to try to figure it out. I don't like that. I had a set goal. I knew what I was doing, and you just threw a monkey wrench in it. Okay, I'm done fussing about Michaels. We all know that I still have a wall of, but I'm trying to branch out here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here for just a second, and I'm going to go check my list because I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, so I got my list, and I forgot the stuff to make Dusty. Dusty was on my list. See Dusty right here? So Dusty was on my list to make, and I wanted to make him in Cinder. So I actually packed Cinder for my market the other day, so I'm going to throw that in here as well. So got that, and then I went ahead while I was in there and I grabbed my purples that I had balled up that I was telling you about, and then some pinks that I had balled up that I might actually use instead of this pink right here, instead of the Burnett baby pink. I forgot what it's called. Instead of the tan pink, I might just go with this pink right here. So my yarn bag is getting full. So I had planned on just taking this container full of yarn, and it's almost full, so I can probably fit about 2 more in here, and that's it. So which ones do I want to take? I'm not sure. So, I don't know what else I want to make. Decisions. I wish you all could chat back with me and give me some tips and some pointers here, because I am at a loss right now on what else I want to bring. So I might just want to go ahead, and I got some sand in there and some cream. So I might want to just go ahead and pack maybe at least one gray. See, I got a purple. So, So while I'm kind of thinking on that, let's talk about some of the things that we did on our last crochet retreat. So on the last crochet retreat, we did a plushie giveaway where it was kind of like a white elephant or dirty Santa, where we drew out names and everybody kind of got to pick out one, and then you could steal it from them. If you've ever played it before, then it's a really fun game, especially when you have a large group of people. We also did stitch markers, which was the first time I'd ever done stitch markers. That was really fun as well, because you got to pick out your little trinket and your beads and all that. Then there was also a thing. Well, we did safety eyes. That's what I'm thinking of. We painted our own safety eyes, which was really fun too. And then like throughout the day, there would be like random giveaways. She would draw names and give away different items just randomly throughout the day. So she said that that's going to happen again this time. So that was really fun, because you got to see everything that was a giveaway and wonder if your name was getting called every time. There was a lot of laughter, a lot of chat, and a lot of crocheting. It was a blast. It was so relaxing. I think Stacy did a wonderful job. And this time, Stacy and Tara did it last time. And this time it is Stacy and April with Cozy Buckeye. So I think that it's going to be an absolute blast. There's a whole lot more people coming this time. I did make some pretty good friends last time that I've been chatting off and on with since the last crochet retreat. So I'm like really excited about it. I'm kind of like I can't wait to go. I'm super excited to go. But then again, on the other hand, it's like I've never been this far away from home by myself. Like, I'm not going to have my husband or my kids or my mom or anybody with me. And I know that's kind of odd, especially for a woman that's getting ready to turn 40 years old. That's kind of been my life. Like, I don't know. I've never traveled on my own. And I know everybody's a little bit different, but that's just not something that I've done. So it's going to be kind of a little bit new experience, and it's only 2 hours away from home, but still it's like, embarking on a new adventure for me. Yeah. So still sipping on my coffee here. Kind of don't know what to do with my hands now. I'm not like crocheting or doing something with them. There's something else I was going to tell you all. Oh, I had my first market of the year. And if you haven't already, I got a part 1 already out with my $5 to $8 items. I got a part 2 coming out on this Friday. And then next Friday will be part 3. And then the Friday after that will be my market recap. And then I'll be rolling in almost to my next market. So I'm excited about that. So I have several things I got to do around here. So I have to do some more packing and unpacking. So kind of one of those times where it's like, okay, got to get everything done. Mark stuff off my list. So far, I have nothing marked off my list. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I haven't marked anything off my list yet. 2 days. So I have a little thing of Java, just a ball of Java, and I typically don't, with this in this Chanel Home Slim, I don't typically use it often, but I might want to do it with some of the horns or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there since it's just a little one. I'm thinking about maybe packing, because I don't have any blues at all. So I might just go ahead and throw a dark blue and a light blue in here since I don't have any blues at all. You know, I got the yellow, I got brown and black, cream. Might throw a white and a Java, a blue, and a gray. If I can fit those in there, it should be good. Yeah, if I take this out and don't include this and don't include that. This is hard. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. Should I make 2 bags? I said 1, but should I just have another one? Because I'm going to have my vehicle there. Should I have another one just like in the vehicle? Or is that too much? Is that ridiculous? Isn't that horrible? I could have a Burnett one and then I could have a Sweet Snuggles one. And I could just like go out to the car and like load my bag up with what I want. Because it's going to be beautiful. Did I tell you the weather? Let me tell you. So I live in Kentucky, which you probably know. And if you haven't figured it out, you can probably hear some of the southern accent that I have. But it's going to be like in the 70s the whole entire time. And we haven't really had 70s weather for an extended period of time since last year. So it's going to be really pretty. So, I mean, I might be wanting to take some of those trips outside to get new yarn just because it's beautiful outside. So, do I want to pack 2 bags? I'm going to have to think on that. Is that overdoing it? Might be overdoing it. Is there such thing as overdoing it with yarn? Is there? I mean, is there? I don't know. Oh, yeah. We might be learning how to knit as well, which is not something I've done. So, do I want to go ahead and pack some worsted weight too? Oh my gosh, this is hard. I'm going to sit down for a minute because this is really hard to pick out the yarn. Like, what do you take? What do you not take? Like, I haven't even thought about Naughty Ball or Posh. I don't know. I tell you what, I am going to hold off for just a second until I decide if I'm packing 2 bags or 1 bag. I'm really torn right now. Hey, I am back. So, worst case scenario. So, during the filming of the rest of the packing, my mic died. So yeah, that happened. So I refilmed it and I went through and filmed an ending video explaining that my mic died, and then I go into the other room, start editing the video, and realize that my mic died again. So here I am, 3rd and final time. Now, hopefully this works. But so on my last clip, I was talking about I couldn't decide if I wanted to bring 2 bags or just 1 bag. And so I went to my expert daughter and was like, hey, should I take 1 bag or should I take 2? And she's like, well, why not, Mom? Why not take just 2? And I was like, that's a very valid point. Why not? I have my own vehicle. So I might as well just go ahead and take 2 bags. So 1 bag is Burnett and one bag is Sweet Snuggles and Chanel Home Slim. So I did end up bringing almost all of my Burnett and almost all of my colors of Sweet Snuggles. Not my whole wall of Sweet Snuggles, but at least one of each color. I also went ahead and packed 2 of the worsted weight acrylic yarn. So in case we do end up, you know, learning how to knit, we got that. And then I also packed my cotton for my embroidery eyes. I went ahead and I'm going to take the Vlies Velluto that I ordered on Amazon. I want to compare it to what Stacy got online and see if the quality is the same with what's on Amazon. I haven't played with this yet. I didn't have a particular color to go with this, and I couldn't figure out what it is. The only reason I got it is because it was on sale and I wanted to feel it in person and kind of test it out. So I want to see if this is something I really want to invest anything into or not. So I will be checking that out. I'll probably be updating you on next Monday's video. So I want to go ahead and show you my bags that I have packed. So I had the ombre that I put on top. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. So let me switch you around. So this right here is my Burnett blanket bag. It has pretty much all of my Burnett blanket because I just started getting it. I have pretty much all the colors. And then, as you can see, my yarn wall is pretty empty. I have actually been a while since I've had some empty spaces here, but I got quite a few of them. That is because I packed most of them. Excuse my dirty floor. I still need to vacuum from setting up and getting everything together out of my closet. But here we go. It's my whole entire bag of Sweet Snuggles. Yeah, I've got 2 bags fully packed. So that is at least 1 check mark off. So now I just got to figure out, yeah. All right, so that is 1 mark checked off on my list. So I still have a whole bunch more to do, and I'm getting so excited. But I still have quite a few things to do, you know, the wifing and the momming things to do. So if you have taken this time to spend with me today, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad it's done. It is something that I was excited to do and dreading at the same time because I didn't know what I was going to pack. And lo and behold, I just decided to pack everything. So be sure to check out my next video. I am actually going to be going over what happens on the crochet retreat. I'm going to be trying to get some pictures and some videos and stuff like that so I can share with you all. So on my take before last, I did finish my coffee, so we did almost complete our coffees together. But thank you so much for taking your time to spend with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful week, and God bless.